What kind of people become famous in Saudi Arabia?
I'm thinking maybe who's they working in the media, and or who's they usually are presented in the media. Maybe the politicians, maybe the scientists, but I think the more known or more famous for especially the young people are sport stars or maybe movie stars.
What kind of people become famous in China?
You know, those actors, especially the movie actors and the the movie actors and the sports stars, they are very famous now in China because they can be seen by the people every day during the movie, on the advertisements. They can be seen all the times, so they are very famous. And those people who are very rich and who had a really big company, and they are also on the TV, on the news, so they are very famous as well.
So in Germany, what kind of people are famous?
Mostly sports people, I would say. Like our favorite sport is soccer, so yeah, people who play this sport. Famous as well are politicians, but they are not admired or they're not liked or anything.
So there's
like
a
that.
difference between being famous and being admired.
I think so, I definitely think so, yeah.
And politicians are only famous.
They are only famous because it's easy to blame them for everything what happens. At the moment we have the financial crisis in Europe, especially Greece and Ireland really have to suffer at the moment. And yeah, it's easy to blame something. You can't blame a soccer player, but it's easy to blame the politicians.
How about movie stars? Are they also famous in Germany?
Yeah, they are also famous, but not the German movie stars or music stars. We don't have a big, a big branch of this. More, American, mostly US American movie stars. But it's hard to, to think that they are our role models or anything like that. They're living on the other side of the lake, and yeah, they're just in the television.
What kind of people become famous nowadays?
These days in my country, people who become famous are politicians, I should say, because since the time we've entered into democracy, they've come into a lot of media attention, and they've because of their the manner the way they've been doing things for the betterment of the country, they've come into a lot of attention. And also with the improving media in my country, the stars over there, movie stars, have come into great attention.
So in Botswana, what kind of people become famous?
Famous. Probably musicians would get more attention, mostly because music is an everyday thing. Everybody can listen to it. Everybody can contribute towards it. So I guess it reaches a lot of people. So in that way, I think mostly musicians. Yeah.
So in Singapore, what sorts of people become famous?
Mainly politicians, prominent businessmen, and a growing number of television celebrities.
Any film celebrities?
There are not too many film celebrities because the film industry in Singapore is still growing. There is a producer who has been involved in the production of quite a few comedies. His name is Jack Neo, and he is quite famous in Singapore.
So in Malaysia, what kind of people become famous?
In Malaysia, definitely the politicians, and also some actors and actresses are very famous among Malaysians.
So what about in the past? Is that the same as in the past? Were politicians and actors and actresses always?
I think definitely in the past, if you're talking about the 50s and 60s, movies were the number one communication tool between villages or towns. So the people definitely knew actors and actresses better than the politicians. Compared to now, you have TV and news where people follow politicians' personal life more than an actor or actress.